team because I knew that this moment will come. Because it's been a lot of discussion during the year, about you guys, and it's normal. But I knew that, again, the fact that we are able to do our job with the ball and without the ball, to have a competitive spirit like this. So they deserve it. And it's funny because we have a clean sheet in Orlando, one of the most difficult place to play. And we scored 2 goals. So I knew that we were able to do it. And I'm really, really, really happy for the guys because they deserve it.
Can you talk about the defense tonight? They were a huge part of this one. So can you talk about them?
Yes, listen, obviously I don't like to talk about one player in particular, but has been outstanding. Shorty he kept us in the game, and I'm so happy for him because I remember many games that he was not happy about his performance, and he did a good job during the performance, but he was not happy with that. All the time he's extremely demanding with himself to try to put the level up. And tonight, yes, he made plays, and he deserved it also. And obviously, all the team also. I was about to collapse on the bench because when we score after that, we stopped playing. But again, really difficult to play sometimes with against a team with 10 men, because the team with 10 men, they have extra. They are able to find extra spirit, extra strength. And but they fought. Everybody fought, and well done.
You talked a lot about the mindset required of the team to get this win and stuff. What was the mindset you saw on the field out of your team tonight?
During all the game, because we provoked the red card, because again we were able to play our game and also to put that on the opposition, and we are able to play between the line, but also to play in behind. And I was happy, and I'm happy for Diego because he was not happy with certain action that he had, but he helped us to get the red card. So for me, after that, it was all about resilience, because and the way we train, the way we try to discuss with the player, the way we try to challenge the player. So tonight, sometimes there is everything, this is irrational at certain moments, and everything was there tonight in terms of competitive spirit, and yeah, well done, and the mindset was there, and that's why they were able to win this game.
All right, let's go to Jeff.
Thank you. I know you said earlier that you don't like to talk about individual performances, but I was wondering if you could just talk about Aiden Morris's progression over the course of the year, and just how his game has developed to be able to deliver a performance like he did tonight.
Aiden Morris?
Yes.
Yeah. Aiden, yeah, I like to talk about competitive spirit, and this is one of the. Sometimes this is too much for him. Sometimes he just have to just enjoy a little bit more, because he has he's so a competitor that sometimes he forgets that, okay, I just have to relax and to enjoy the moment. So during the year, it was what we've been able to do with him, because he's really professional, like all the players would say, but he's really demanding with himself, and he was able to improve. And he improved a lot, because when we took the team, he was running all over the place. He was running too much. And it was not easy for me as a coach to tell a player, you are running too much, you run too much. So, but he's so smart that he was able to understand also with my staff. We showed him, we worked with him to show him, to have discussion with him and so on. So he was able to understand what we want and about repetition and so on. So yes, he's improved. He's been improving a lot. I think that he's going to be better. He knows that he has to improve on certain aspects. But yeah, happy for him because it's been a good year for him. And then next year I'm going to ask him a little bit more again.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Tyler, go ahead.
Coach, first half, Orlando started to attack with a high press on your goal kicks. Just wondering how you were able to kind of combat that in real time and what you told your team to kind of get out of those kind of situations.
Yeah, so we knew that the plan for Orlando was to press on the goal kick. So we had the possibility to play short or to play in between or in behind. So they did it well, to be honest with you. But we were able to find also a good situation at a certain moment. So the idea was to give him a bit of a help, in terms of the distance and the position with certain players. But again, this is a specific point, but they were able after that to adjust, and the idea was to find a way to disrupt the press.
All right, thanks, Jero.
Coach, you went into the extra time and fatigue looked like it was setting in. What did you say to the players about letting the emotion play with them instead of playing with that emotion?
Like I told you, it was not easy because I wanted to give composure to my players. But the exercise for me was really difficult because we wanted to close the game before the extra time, but we didn't have the chance to do it. So the idea was to go back in the present moment because they were talking about, yes, we play with a man up. This is the extra time. So the idea was to tell them that, okay, we've been doing all the year exercise with man up or man down. So I want you to be aggressive, but also to let the ball move and side to side, and also to be aggressive in the good moments. But again, it's easy to talk. As you saw, it was not. We were able to do it at certain moments, but we struggled, and because Orlando did a good job, did a really good job with that. So this is the next step that we can improve. But I was happy about the resilience that they had. In the second extra time to be able to find a way to score the second goal. Well done, well done.
Last question for me, Coach. You brought in Yevon there in the extra time. Can you talk about the progression of him and him coming in and the key moment?
Yes. My job sometimes is not easy. It's all about perspective, and the last game that we played here, Sheba made, I would say, 2 mistakes, and we conceded 2 goals and we lost the game. And don't get me wrong, we didn't lose the game because of him, but he was involved in that. So it was not easy for him after that. And discussion and try to be honest with him and try to give him confidence. And he has grown a lot. First of all, he likes really the city, he likes really also his teammates, and he's able now to understand all the nuance that we want to put on the pitch. And tonight, he came in, he was really good. Against Atlanta also, when I started him, he was really good. But I had a discussion with him during the week, and I told him that I was really pleased about the way he improved. So this is a reward because he deserves it. So good for him, and I know that he can help us and he can start the game. He can come also for 5 minutes. Really happy for him. He deserves it.
Thanks, Cheryl. We'll go to Wendy.
Hey, Wilfried, congratulations. You mentioned the late goals that have been scored against you guys with this team. How have you seen Patrick Schulte grow this year?
It's been a roller coaster, can I say that? For him a bit, and it's normal because first year as a first goalkeeper in MLS, so I knew that he will fail, and I always told him that the objective is not about how he's gonna fail, is how he's gonna react, and all the year he was able to accept the challenge. We feel the goalkeeper coach also, and the connection with the family, with the goalkeeper, with Bushi and everyone. they were able to work well together. So what I like about Pat is he's improved a lot about his courageous now. In the past, he was like that, but in difficult moments, as a human being, he was backpedaling. Now he's able to understand that the only way to provoke something is to go get it. And tonight, it's been really good for him to have this situation. He deserves it.
It's
Thanks, Rick.
your first year with this team.
Yes.
Just how exciting is it to be in this position in the first year?
Oh, listen, I am a human being, so I'm really happy for that. I have emotions, so I would say I'm really proud of that. But with my staff, when we came here the first day, we said that we have values, and values is about for us compete and to have joy, and this is what we try to put all the year in place with our players. So I'm happy obviously with that, and like everyone, but again, the job is not finished.
All right, great. We'll close with one from Brianna.
Last thing, you've kept this mentality throughout the postseason. Every game's a different story.
Yeah.
How was that proof that tonight, and why is it important to continue this mindset?
Yes, I discussed with my players before the game about the first meeting that we had when we met, and we were talking about trying to create a story, try to create memory, and this player, I challenged them to add their own chapter to the club this year, and this is what they did, and because the connection with the fans, they try to do a lot of things on the pitch, but they try to create also a lot of emotions. And I'm really happy for that, because this is really important for me, because yes, we want to win, but also we want to create something. And for the moment, it's been a good season for that, regarding that.
You not just scoring that game-winning goal, basically, but then today, right when your wife's about to go into labor, and just everything going on. What are your emotions like?
It's hard to put into words. I knew we thought the baby was coming on Tuesday. So we were in the hospital for 4 or 5 hours, and they sent us home. So a false alarm, and so we're on baby watch, and guys were asking me if I was going to come and make the trip, and because of it, but she told me to just go. So hopefully that goal was special for her, for the little one. I know for myself it was really special. So hopefully she can go into labor tomorrow, not tonight, and enjoy this one.
Can you tell me what you saw out there when you made that goal, and what your feelings were like right after that moment?
Yeah, on the sideline, I was noticing that nobody was in the box once we went up a man. So I was itching to get out there, and I told myself if I got the opportunity, I was just gonna stay in the box. And immediately when before the overtime started, I told guys, "You guys do your thing. I'll be in the box. Only look for me when I'm in there," because we were controlling the game at that time, and yeah, just luckily I could help the team.
And can you talk to me how you just always stay ready? You just spoke a little about just always watching, but just staying ready, staying warmed up for that moment for when you are put into the game.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who knows me knows that I put my heart and soul into this, being ready. Obviously, the last 10 weeks I haven't played as much as I did early on in the year and in the middle of the year, but I never once complained. I just stayed ready, and I knew my job wasn't done this season, and there would be a moment where they would need me, and hopefully the story continues to be written.
Great. Any questions from the group? From Zoom? All right, Joe, go ahead.
Christian, congrats, with your wife being in labor and all that. What did you say, when you saw that the emotions were getting a little bit out of hand out there? I know guys were tired and all that, but with you being, a veteran and a leader role, what did you say to everybody?
Yeah, I mean, once we were up a man, I was trying to make sure that they didn't bait us into anything, because they were trying to, and we stayed very disciplined, and we talked about that before the game even started, to not let it get into those decisions. So we stayed true to ourselves and kept believing, and stayed level-headed, knowing that that's part of their game and coming here and how hostile they make it and aggressive they are. Little things off the ball after the play. So proud of the guys to continue to fight and just stick to the game plan and not let those things get to us.
How much did you guys feed up off of after, you scored the goal and then seeing Patrick make those incredible saves tonight? How much did you guys feed off that energy?
Oh, it's huge, especially for Patty to stay ready, knowing that he didn't really have much to do all game until those few big opportunities for them. So credit to him. He's come a long way. I think you see that from a lot of the guys and in the group. Now you see it. We've been through so many ups and downs, dropped so many late points, lost some games or drew some games that we should have won. And we're better off for it. And we always believed that we would be. Kept learning, and this is a group that always learns from wins, from losses, from draws, and continues to be hungry. And yeah, so we're excited to see what happens next.
We all good?
Just one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the Union win tonight, you guys play the rest of your games in Columbus. Not only how huge would that be for the team with home field advantage, but then for you too to be able to stay at home and everything.
No, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we'll see what the results happen tonight. We're just excited. We'll enjoy this one tonight and then get back to work on Monday and see who we draw. If it's at home, we know all the fans are going to be loud. The Nordic's going to be loud. Everybody's going to sell that place out. So hopefully we get that opportunity. But if not, they're going to travel in numbers to Cincy, and it'll be a nice party to crash.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. We'll have
Thanks, guys.
Matt in shortly.
Tilt it back a little bit.
You knew it was going to be loud out there today. You knew what to expect. How did you just make sure you stayed in the zone? You were still communicating non-verbally with the defense and just remain calm.
Yeah, from the last time we played here, I knew it was going to be, a crazy game. The fans, really into it. They're a really good side. So honestly, just trying to stay present where my feet are at. That's what I kind of think about in the moment is, don't let the distractions of the outside noise or anything going on around you get to you, and as well as just communicating with the back line and the people in front of me to just stay mentally engaged at all times.
You didn't see any action until overtime. How do you make sure you're not getting too complacent in that and you're always just ready?
Yeah, no, basically exactly what I just said. Just trying to stay in the moment. Taking like little moments to go get a drink of water so I can reset my focus and just stay within the game, as well as communicating with the back line. Because as life of a goalkeeper, any moment you can be called upon, and that didn't come until extra time. So. And
there's just a lot of emotions in tonight's game. So is there anything you're saying to your team to make sure they don't take it too far and doesn't get the best of them or anything?
Yeah, honestly, just staying level-headed. Especially fouls, fans, whatever it is. Just trying not to get go all over the place, because we need to stay together. We needed all 11 guys, and we're better together, not with 10 guys. So just trying to keep everyone as calm as can be. As coach says, stay cold, be as cold as possible, and basically just that.
Last thing for me is, when you think about the start of the season, did you think that you would be here in this position today, having such a huge performance in such a big game?
No, but anything's possible. And, I knew the work I was putting in, and just to have the trust from the team and the coaching staff and the front office. It's very thankful from last year to this year, and where we are now. It's been a crazy journey, but super thankful and just blessed to have the opportunity.
Thanks, Brianna. Let's go to Whitney.
Hey, Patrick. Congratulations. Kind of bouncing off of that, how has this season kind of prepared you for this moment? Because as coach said, it's been up and down, but how has everything kind of prepared you for that extra time and for those moments?
Yeah, coach said it's been up and down, good moments, bad moments. But honestly, just learning from them and just taking each moment in and just trying to become better from it. Like last time I came here, I knew I didn't have a good performance, and so just taking that performance and just trying to bounce back, and learn from every mistake, even every good game that I have. Just taking every moment and just learning from it as best as I can.
Thanks, Wayne. Jeff, did you have a question?
My question got asked already, but
right. Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Gerald.
All right.
Patrick, from the first game of the year, the 4-1 loss to Philly till now, you get a clean sheet in the playoffs. What's your emotions like right now?
Honestly, nothing really for me, just for the team as a whole. I'm just super pumped that we got the win, and just grateful that we're on to the next round, and we just keep pushing.
Was this on the checklist for the year? Coach brought out there.
Yeah, I think we obviously, our end goal is not just to make it to the Eastern Conference Final. We want to win it all, but this is a step you have to take to get to that end goal. So yeah, it's obviously a part of the checklist, because you got to check this off to get to the next game and then get to the final.
Final one for me. The back line sort of was getting tired there with playing the long minutes and everything. How big was Yevon when he came in, and then also Rudy out there for you tonight?
No, they were huge. Obviously, especially in overtime, after having a lot of minutes on their legs, still going up and winning first and second balls when they were, trying to dump it into the box late in the game. They were huge. Obviously for the first 90 minutes, I didn't face a shot on goal. So, I think I only had to make 3 saves or something like that. And so, it's credit to those guys in front of me, obviously.
All right.
I do have one more. You have a chance to either play Philly or Cincy in the next round. How would you like to play Hellsville round 3?
Honestly, I'm just grateful to honestly be in that scenario, and it would be great to have a Hell is Real, but it would also be amazing just to play in front of the fortress that we're building in Columbus.
Great. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Pat. That'll do it for our press conferences. We'll keep you posted on media schedule, but currently planned for Wednesday and Thursday.